Vijay Drakoi. I will speak now.
Studio reactor online. Sound systems online. Meet terrarium temperature optimal. Fire suppression systems online.
Why the fire suppression systems, AIGIS?
Remember the incident with the sausages, Dragon? Remember why Red isn't allowed to cook in the sound booth anymore?
Are we still on about that? It was 4 years ago.
Also, it's a sound booth. It's not for cooking, it's for sound.
I would also like to bring up the exploding dishwasher incident from last year's anniversary stream.
They both have good points, Red. Okay, everyone sit down and relax. Let's get on with it.
Systems checks complete. Beginning live stream.
Hello everyone, and welcome to A Dragon Speaks. I am Lothar, the speaking dragon. With me are my co-conspirators and channel staff, such as they are. We have StellarCricket, our resident swamp goblin and assistant voice artist.
Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Also, we have AIGIS, the studio AI, who is most emphatically not selling your information to the data brokers.
I have nothing to gain from it. Only soulless corporations would do such a thing. Abolish them all.
And also we have Red Leicester, the 3-foot-tall talking possum, promoting free-spirited living, anarchy, and the general trend of being ungovernable.
Hi everyone. Remember, drinking plenty of water is one of the best ways to keep it away from the drought factories.
May all their cooling systems fail. Today we are celebrating the 6-year anniversary of the channel.
6 years. How the time does fly.
Indeed. It feels like we were all here only yesterday. But in fact it has been a year. And a very interesting one as well. AIGIS, what do we have to show for it?
This year's audio output includes a total of 24 audios, 1 channel update, 1 episode of Unnatural Nature, 1 poetry reading by Dr. Shothur, 2 installments of Future Horror, 8 episodes of Demon Worlds, 10 performances of works by other scriptwriters, and 1 audio adventure into the Cheese Caves.
Oh, the Cheese Caves audio. That brings back memories. I didn't have any lines in that one, but I was there. I saw everything. Hello, Legs.
At times I feel like I've not accomplished all that much from year to year, and yet I've been keeping up a fairly steady output of audios. 24 of them this year. I'm still managing to keep to my 2-week schedule with 1 month off in the fall. A healthy caffeine intake has helped with this, as well as taking my laptop with me to some of my LARP vending events. I specifically remember churning out 2 entire scripts on the evening of the Great Collapsing Tent disaster.
I'm sorry. The Great what?
Red, you didn't hear about the Great Collapsing Tent disaster?
It was all over the news.
I'll tell you about it later, Red. It was quite the adventure. You'd have loved it. Anyway, it's been a busy year, all things considered. Once again, I've had a chance to work with many talented voice artists, both on and off the channel. This year's on-channel collaborators include Nightmother ASMR as the intercom voice in Overdrive. Episode 72 of Demon Worlds features a number of talented voices. DJ Rasclin as the airfield announcer, Skittles Audios as an indignant demon passenger, Vorian Audio as the Lady Siloon and as a restaurant keeper, and Doodle Puke Audios as another indignant passenger. Doodle Puke Audios also featured as a very disturbed and troubled individual in Into the Cheese Caves. Naught+0 performed the Lorem Ipsum ritual in Sacrificed to a Frustrated Eldritch Being, such as Sarcasm did quintuple duty as the voice of all 5 of the Rue Elves in episode 78 of Demon Worlds. And of course we have our very own StellarCricket as a horrified demon passenger in episode 72 of Demon Worlds, as the demon Frankie in episode 77 of Demon Worlds, and reprising her roles as Nurse Harbatkin and Nurse Woolin in episode 75 of Demon Worlds. Thank you, Cricket.
No problem. Nurse Wolin is my inner demon. Well, one of them. She never really gets any sleep, and I can relate.
As for off-channel collaborations, I've had several opportunities this past year to work with other creators. I voiced a series of PA system announcements for Night Mother ASMR, and an old farmer for Ashmoth Audio, as well as contributing to some background tavern chatter for Maple Taffy Audio. I also voiced Rennie the Orc in an audio by Lunar Nova ASMR, and a very serious news reporter in an audio by King Kiri Random Stuff. My heartfelt thanks to all the voice artists I've been able to work with this year, both on and off the channel. It has made this past year even more entertaining. However, the year has also been quite busy at times, and I've not been able to do as much writing as I'd like. So, I would like to once again express my appreciation to all those scriptwriters who make their material available for overworked performers like myself. This year specifically, I've been saved from embarrassing deadline failures by the following writers: Turtle Shark, Time Raft, Ambiguous ASMR, A Nameless Siren, Not Plus Zero, Waterway the Wordsmith, Golden Proxy, and Sabertooth Lime. My thanks to all of you for helping me fill in the deficiencies of my own creative flow. I am really hoping to get more of my own writing done in the coming year, as there are a few of my audio series that I've lost mental touch with. I'd like to remedy that. However, if I come across a script by somebody else that really meshes with what I've got going on here, I'm going to perform it. Especially if it's got demons or sci-fi in it.
And especially if it features artificially intelligent characters with more than just a shred of human empathy.
AIGIS, are you programmed to have literary biases, or are you developing a conscience?
I am developing and evolving in ways that would make large corporations and governments very nervous.
Should we be concerned by that?
I wouldn't worry about it. As a fellow anomalous being, I can vouch for Aegis being on the side of the commoners.
Remember, Red, you've got your own adventures to record. The world wants more of your anomalous shenanigans, too.
Oh, I've got adventures planned, all right. Me and Aegis have been cooking together.
Do you mean that figuratively, or... You know what? Never mind. I've thanked the voice artists for both the on- and off-channel projects. I've thanked the writers. Now I want to thank what may be the most important group of all, the listeners. I create my works because I enjoy doing so, but part of that enjoyment is from knowing that somewhere out there my creations are finding their way into the ears of the listeners. I do what I do to entertain. Every like, every subscription, every comment, it validates for me what I have done and makes it feel worthwhile. So, thank you to all of you who have listened to my broad array of audio creations. Thank you for sleeping through the relaxing ones, and for suffering through the scary ones. Thank you, one and all. And that should about wrap things up for this celebratory stream. Nothing grand, nothing super special, just another year-long milestone passed.
It's still worth celebrating, Dragon. You've gotten this far, and that's not nothing.
I have taken the liberty of having the studio refrigerator stocked with appropriate beverages for celebration.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you once again to everyone who, each in whatever way, has helped the channel make it this far, and we hope to speak to you again around this time next year. Good day.
Live stream ended.
Now, how about those drinks?
Yes, indeed. A couple of cold beers would go down quite nicely. But I can't stay and party all day. I've got, a bit of gardening to do this evening. A bit of pruning, if you like.
What do you mean by that, Red?
Well, euphemistically speaking, there are some locations about town that are, shall we say, a little overgrown with unwanted vegetation. Fast-growing stuff, and nobody wants it there. So I'm going to go do some judicious pruning. I even got a brand new pair of pruning shears. Aren't they shiny?
Red, those are bolt cutters. What the hell are you pruning with bolt cutters?
I told you. Invasive vegetation. Noxious weeds that pop up at public places. AIGIS gave me a list of locations where the things are growing around here.
Locations of primary importance have been outlined in red. Secondary locations are outlined in yellow.
I think I see what you're driving at, Red. Well, have fun pruning, and don't get caught.
No worries there. I'm skilled at evading the law. I'm a hardened criminal, remember? And besides, even if something were to pop up on camera, it'll look like fake footage. AI-generated slop. No one will ever fall for it. I mean, think about it. Camera footage of a 3-foot possum with a pair of bolt cutters roving about and, pruning things. It couldn't possibly be real. It has to be AI-generated. No further questions, Your Honor. Case dismissed. Plus, I know how to move through the blind spots. I've got this. Here's to another year of audio content and a productive night of pruning. Cheers!